So you are a student and finding it difficult to focus on your studies, so this video is for you. Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I will be discussing some methods by which you can focus while you are studying. So the most important thing you have to keep in mind that willpower is more important than motivation. So you need to have a strong willpower for whatever you want to achieve rather than searching for motivation. So you have to manifest it what you want to achieve, whichever college you want or what rank you want in your examination. Just write it on a page and paste it somewhere so that you can watch it whenever you don't feel like studying or whenever you feel doing motivated or you just feel like. Now we will be discussing some of the methods you can use while studying. Method 1 is managing time and planning. First thing first is you have to manage everything properly. You have to plan your day. So before sleeping, you have to write down properly what you want to do the next day. In how many hours you have to do this particular chapter. So for example, you want to do 3 chapters tomorrow, so you need to write the timing that from 9 to 10 you are gonna do one chapter, from 10 to 12 you are gonna do second chapter, and from 12 to 2 you're going to do the third chapter. So this is how you have to plan properly, so that you will have that planning at the back of your mind, and you will work accordingly. And in a particular chapter also, for example, if you are doing a chapter and then chapters, for example, you are doing a bio lesson, so lesson में suppose for example 20 pages का lesson for example, and so you have to plan that one page you are going to do in 10 minutes, so that after 10 minutes that will crack in your mind that 10 minutes are over. If you are not done that page, you will do it. So so that thing will be in your mind, so you have to plan properly. If you don't want to plan according to the number of pages, but you have to decide how many hours you have to give to this particular chapter, and you have to work accordingly. And also you need to keep 1 or 2 hours extra. For example, you have to study for 6 hours, you have planned that in 6 hours you will be doing 3 chapters, so you have to keep 2 hours extra. For example, you need to have 8 hours, and among that 8 hours you need to plan for 6 hours, and 2 hours you have to keep extra. If you have not done anything in that 6 hours, then you will have extra time and you will not feel that demotivated, or you will not feel like I have not done this, or you will not feel stressed. Method 2 is writing and learning. Method 2 is writing and learning. This method is a bit time consuming, as it says that it's better to do something than to do nothing. So if you are feeling like you are really stressed and you don't want to do anything, or if you are feeling sleepy, so you can write down the things. For example, if you have read something, so you can write down properly, you can take notes, or you can write down like in a decorative way, or not in decorative way, but you can write down on a page what you have learned in that particular page. You can sort of teach the other person, or if you can write on a paper properly, so that you will not feel sleepy, or you will feel like you want to do that. Sometimes what we need is physical things. So if your hand is writing, then you can stay awake. This method is a bit time consuming, but it will stay in your muscle memory as well, and you can use that time rather than sleeping. You can read something. So this is how you can study. Method 3 is teaching and learning. So the third method is teaching and learning. You can teach other person. For example, if you have a younger sibling or anyone, you can teach them. Or if you don't have anyone, you can just teach to something, some object or something. So if you are teaching the other person, one time teaching someone is 10 time learning. So if you are teaching, you can revise that properly. Your concept will be revised properly, and you will find out what exactly you have problem, what are the conceptual problem, that what are the concept you are not getting. So by this method you can improve the concepts, and you can also it would be beneficial for your long term memory, because if you are teaching something, then it will store in your long term memory, and that is very much essential for English. So these are some methods by which you can focus more while studying, or if you don't feel like studying, you can study something by this method. Watching this video, do like, share and subscribe.